it says safety car on my screen. This is so unfortunate. And the pit lane is closed. Oh my god. And cars are not allowed to pit in yet. And I see that in the 500s, there is only one car, the 39 Denso Gobulgosard LC500, who did not do the pit stop yet. And for the 300s, there are a few, actually. There are a few who did not pit in yet, but the timing of this car was right. That was perfect. Was it? The 55 car, the leader of the race, and also leader of the series, just got into the right timing before the pit lane was closed. And also the 65 and the 4 car, which are P2, P3, they were lucky. And all the others following, they did not pit in yet. Oh my god. There's a replay of, was there a contact of some thing? No, it was a fight of the 2 GTRs on the Michelin tires, and it turns out that Matsuda just overtook Makovicky. It's the same machine, same tire. Interesting. Nice overtaking, Matsuda-san. And on P5 now. However, it's a safety car run, but was it during the safety car run? Are we allowed to overtake during the safety car? No, we're actually not. So was it before, or was it... I think it was before. Yeah, you're not like... Yeah, that was before. Good, because the regulation says that we are not allowed to overtake during the safety car run. So, once again, here we go. Another safety car in the season. You guys must be familiar with this already, but still, let me explain this again. So you see the safety car in front. That's a beautiful NSX with the blinking lights. He will get all the cars in one line and then back onto the home straight. That was the start. This is just a replay of the start, because it was a safety car start too. Okay, so the safety car, he takes you back to the home straight and lets the car line up into the current sequence in 2 lines, the 500s and the 300s. Then once they catch up the leader of the race, we let all the others go and line up behind the line. It is actually very hard to explain in only words, so we will see later on. And I think the safety car right now is running because of the number 12 car, who is stuck in turn 2 in the gravel. So once they fish out the car, the race will be restarted. Until then, please enjoy the highlights of today. We've had a lot of overtaking today, actually. Either overtaking due to the incorrect tires or some really good performances. I mean, all the drivers, they're super fighting for the championship. It's the we only have 2 races left. Well, now only one, Motegi. It is super important to get as much points as possible, since the championship this year is very tight. And it's so tight that, well, there are a lot of possibilities of a lot of machines actually to become champions still. So whoever gets a lot of points today will have some good feelings to go to Motegi in November, the final race. Still, Here, the safety car run. This is the back straight, which is a very downhill straight, actually. You can see this here. So we say that the demon kind of pops up here quite often, going into a very hard braking corner, which is the horseback curve. That's where they're going into right now. That's the horseback. And then they go into the SP in curve and then SP out. This is a very spectacular point to watch for the people, for the fans. Very technical. And then again, it goes kind of downhill all the way to the 110R, which is actually a full speed uphill 100R curve. So a few drivers told me that this circuit kind of trials the mental skills of the driver, because you need to be fearless in the last corner. It's just so full speed and you go all the way up. And it sometimes happens that there's a 3 wide on that curve. So it's quite, wow, challenging for them. And as I have been saying, the track has a lot of uphills and downhills, and I think it's the biggest altitude difference of all the circuits in Japan. It's almost 70 meters from the very lowest point to the highest point, so there's a big altitude difference. So here, look at this. This is the safety car. They are kind of lining up the cars, letting all the GT300s go until they catch the leader of the race. The top car, which is the 55 car. Now, I guess. I hope. No, it's the 96 car. It is the 96 car, but the 96 car did not do the pit stop yet. So, which means that practically the 55 car is the actual leader. So it will be sorted out later when the 96 car goes into the pits after the restart. So now that they catch the leader of the 300s, we let the 500s go. As soon as all the 500s are gone, we let the 300s go. Go, go, go. So, that is the safety car procedure, which is quite unique for the Super GT series, and which happened many, many times this year. Oh gosh. If you guys were following all the races of this season, could you count how many safety car runs we had? As far as I remember, there were so many, and we had 4 safety cars last time at Autopolis, I think. Well, it was just crazy. So many rainy races. What is happening this season? Weird. Very weird. Well, but, you know, looking at the bright side, it kind of makes the race a bit more unpredictable. You never know who is, you know, on top position. All of a sudden, it's a bit of luck when you pit in and when you did not pit in. So whoever has the luck has been winning the race, I believe, this season. It's been raining constantly, is it? It's splashy. Very splashy. Yeah, Well, yesterday for the qualifying, we had no rain at all, so it was quite an exciting qualifying. They were so close, so close. Really, the championship was, if you know, we had a dry race today, might have been very, very close, but well, it's a rainy race today. We cleared almost, oh no, we did clear more than half. We are on lap 43. Today's race goes up to 81 laps. That sounds a lot, but yeah, since the SUGO track is a bit shorter than the other tracks, makes the number add up a bit. It is a 300k race. ARTA. Good this season so far, huh? So this is Fukuzumi in the car. He came back from Europe. He was driving in Europe. Single seaters he was driving, and came back to Japan. He came back with the hope to maybe be a 500 driver, but this year Honda decided to put him into a 300 car. Alright, so it says that the safety car will return in this lap. The lights are off, which means that we will have a restart soon. So this is Heikki, who looks like currently leading, going into the SB in, SB out. He will do the restart. Until the first car, or no, until you cross the control line, you're not allowed to overtake. So it's all about acceleration now. You're not allowed to overtake here unless you cross the control line. And yeah, Denso car straight into the pits. That was pity. They should have pitted in a bit earlier. Well, but oh, here we go with the 37 car leading the race. And we have the Raybrick car, which is on P2. Right behind. Oh, look at that. Is that the number 6 car? He just overtook. He is overtaking and is on P3 now. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Oh, the leader of the championship is on P3 now. They're still heavy. They have 50 kilograms and also a restriction on the engine. Oh, that's a lot of points for them. But still, the 37 car is leading the race, so which means that they will not decide who is to be champion or not. Interesting. Wow. The Lexuses have been so strong this year. So it has been five races they won in a row. And they're going for a sixth win of the season in a row. Is that possible? It's like a Lexus year this year. Well, the fact that it's the last season for the LC500, maybe something positive to have these many wins of the Lexuses. And not only one team, it's you know, all of the teams won once this season, so very impressive. That is still the battle between the number 4 and number 65 car, the two AMG Mercedes. Now it's different drivers, both partners. They changed during pit stops. Now it's Taniguchi versus Gamo.